effect of common ion on solubility. Effect of common ion on solubility. What happens? So already we know common ion. Common ion means adding a stronger electrolyte having minimum one common ion with sparingly soluble salt. Okay. That is common ion effect. Due to common ion effect, what happens also we will see. Decreasing solubility of sparingly soluble salt, by adding stronger electrolyte having minimum one common ion is called common ion effect. What I am saying? Decreasing or suppressing, you can say. Decreasing or suppressing the solubility of sparingly soluble salts by adding a stronger electrolyte having minimum one common ion. So that will suppress. Then how it suppress we will see. Okay. So one example we will take for sparingly soluble salt, that is silver chloride. Silver chloride is sparingly soluble salt. For this sparingly soluble salt, solubility equation will be coming Ag plus Cl minus. For this sparingly soluble salt, I will add some stronger electrolyte. That stronger electrolyte, if sodium chloride is added. So sodium chloride is stronger electrolyte which undergo 100% dissociation. So when sodium chloride is undergoing dissociation, what it will release? Na plus and Cl minus. Among these two, which is the common ion for the silver chloride? Cl becomes a common ion. It is a common ion. Ionic equilibrium, Le-Chatler principles we have discussed. According to Le-Chatler principle, at equilibrium point, product increased, concentration of product increased, reaction takes backward. If reactant increased, equilibrium will shift forward. So now I am adding Cl minus. When Cl minus is adding, concentration of Cl will increase, product is going to increase, so that equilibrium will take a backward direction. So equilibrium going backward direction means most undissolved salt formation will happen. Undissolved formation happening means Ag plus ions amount in the solution decreases. So solubility what happened? Decreases. Like not only sodium chloride, you can add any common ion which is a stronger electrolyte, because common ion effect only for the weaker electrolyte but not for the stronger electrolyte. Stronger electrolyte can affect but they won't affect. Okay. Same way, even I add, if AgNO3 added also, if AgNO3 is added, in this case also it will be having a common ion, that it will release Ag plus and NO3 minus. So Ag plus becomes common ion. Ag plus become common ion. Since it become common ion, this one react with Cl minus, forms undissociated salt. It forms undissociated salt, so solubility of silver chloride decreases. Same way you take one more example. If I take silver oxalate, it split like 2Ag plus plus C2O4 minus 2. For this, if sodium oxalate added, from the sodium oxalate, what is ion will come? C2O4 minus 2 will come, which is a common ion. Common ion with this. So when concentration of oxalate increases, equilibrium will shift backward. So the solubility of the silver oxalate decreases, suppress. So this is called common ion effect. Simple point. Suppressing the solubility of sparingly soluble salt by adding a stronger electrolyte having minimum one common ion. Let it has two also common ion, not a problem. But minimum one common ion supposed to be present, then solubility will be suppressed, which is called common ion effect. Let's take one example so that we will understand whether really common ion effect will suppress the solubility or not. One simple example I will take. Calculate solubility of silver chloride in pure water and 0.1 molar sodium chloride solution. In this both case we will see. And KSP of silver chloride is 10 power minus 10. It's 10 power minus 10. Two cases we are seeing, in pure water and as well as in 0.1 molar NaCl. So first case we will take in pure water. In pure water, it's a solubility we see. So silver chloride split into Ag plus Cl minus. Its KSP expression will come. It is SS, so constant Ag plus concentration of Ag plus into concentration of Cl minus. So KSP is equal to S square. S is equal to root of KSP. This value substitute. So now KSP value how much given in the question? 10 power minus 10. So solubility is equal to root of 10 power minus 10, that is 10 power minus 5 mole liter inverse. So this is the solubility. 10 power minus 5 is the solubility of silver chloride in pure water. Let's see solubility of the silver chloride in 0.1 molar NaCl having a common ion. So second, solubility in 0.1 molar NaCl solution in this case. So in 0.1 molar NaCl solution, what is the solubility of silver chloride we are not sure, because I am saying it will be suppressed. How much suppressed we are not sure. So what I will do, its a solubility I will take as a S1. If it is S1, even Cl minus also becomes S1. But in the solution, do we have chlorine minus, Cl minus only coming from the silver chloride? No. Silver chloride even available from the sodium chloride also. So sodium chloride which is 0.1 mole, when it will split, Na plus ion will come 0.1 mole and the chloride ions also will be coming 0.1 mole. So now we are discussing silver chloride solubility in sodium chloride solution. In that solution already chlorines are there, which is released by the sodium chloride. In that solution already chlorine present, but additionally silver chloride is added to split. So now Ag plus ions are coming only from the silver chloride, but Cl minus ions are coming from the silver chloride and as well as from the sodium chloride. From silver chloride, chlorines are coming S1 amount. We are not sure how much amount that, we have to find that S1 amount. But from sodium chloride, how many moles of Cl minus ion will be coming? 0.1. So in the total solution, Cl minus ions are sum of the ions which is released by AgCl and as well as by NaCl. So by AgCl we have S1. From the NaCl we will have 0.1. So chlorine ion concentration has to be taken S1 plus 0.1, which is coming from the NaCl. This is a common ion. Now if you write KSP expression is equal to concentration of Ag plus into concentration of Cl minus. That is S1 into S1 plus 0.1, and the KSP value given in the question 10 power minus 10, however. Now from this you have to find S1 magnitude. If from this if you go for simplifying S1 becomes little complicated. Okay. So what we do, approximation I will do. In pure water only the solubility is 10 power minus 5. So you, due to having common ion, ultimately it will decrease. It means decreases means this S1 value will be lesser than the 10 power minus 5. If lesser than the 10 power minus 5, when compared to this value, this 0.1 is very higher, very higher. Since it is very higher value when compared to this one, we can approximate it. So this approximation what I am doing here, this S minus 1, I am up S1 plus 0.1, I will approximate to 0.1. So in that case it becomes KSP 10 power minus 10 is equal to S1 into 0.1. So this S1 is equal to 10 power minus 10 by 0.1, that S1 is equal to 10 power minus 9 mole liter inverse. So the new solubility what we have is that is 10 power minus 9. In pure water 10 power minus 5. Here 10 power minus 9. Suppressed. How many times suppressed? 10 power 4 times, means 10,000 times solubility of the silver chloride is decreased in 0.1 molar NaCl. That is due to common ion effect. Same way, take one more question. So you KSP of silver oxalate is 4 into 10 power minus 2. Calculate its solubility. Calculates its solubility in first one in pure water, second one in 0.1 molar sodium oxalate, third one in 0.1 molar silver nitrate solutions. So first one in pure water, second and third one having common ion effects. For silver oxalate, in the B second question, oxalate is the common ion. In third question, silver is the common ion becomes. So in pure water, in this common ion effects. Okay. So now first one we will solve in water. In pure water. If you see in pure water, silver oxalate will split into 2Ag plus and C2O4 minus 2. So this is 1 mole giving 2 moles of Ag plus 1 mole of oxalate. So its solubility becomes 2S, its solubility becomes S. What is the KSP expression will come? Concentration of Ag plus power 2 into concentration of oxalate power 1. Solubility of Ag is 2S. So 2S square into solubility of oxalate is S. So that become KSP equals to 4S cube. So KSP value again, we need solubility. So S cube is equal to KSP by 4. And the KSP value we have that 4 into 10 power minus 12. So S cube is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 12 by 4. 4 cancel. S cube is equal to 10 power minus 12. So from there S is equal to 10 power minus 12 whole power 1 by 3. If you cancel that new solubility, that impure water solubility will be coming 10 power minus 4 mole liter inverse. Solubility of the silver oxalate in pure water is 10 power minus 4. Let's see B question. What is B given? In 0.1 molar sodium oxalate. 0.1 molar sodium oxalate. So in sodium oxalate, the common ion is oxalate ion. For the silver oxalate solution, from the sodium oxalate, oxalate ion will be behaving as a common ion. If oxalate is the common ion, we should go with approximation method, what we have done in the last example. Okay, so now here 0.1 molar sodium oxalate. So it gives 2 moles of Na plus and 1 mole of oxalate ion. So 0.1 give 2 mole of sodium, 1 mole of oxalate. So from the solution, already we have in the solution 0.1 molar oxalate ions are present in solution. In that solution, we are adding silver oxalate again. So when you are adding silver oxalate, it's split into 2 Ag plus and SO4 minus 2. So what is its solubility, we are not sure. So I will take its solubility is S1. Since it is forming 2 moles of Ag plus, so it is 2S1. Oxalate becomes S1. But in the solution, oxalates are not only coming from the silver oxalate, it is coming from sodium oxalate also. From sodium oxalate, how many oxalate ions are coming? 0.1. So oxalate concentration becomes S1 plus 0.1. So what is the Ksp expression become for the silver oxalate solution? Ksp is equal to concentration of Ag plus power 2 into concentration of oxalate. Ksp value already we know, that is 4 into 10 power minus 12 is equal to Ag plus concentration 2S1 power 2 into oxalate S1 plus 0.1. Here what we do? Approximation. This S1 plus 0.1 I will approximate to 0.1 only. If I am approximating equal to 0.1, so 4 into 10 power minus 12 is equal to 4S1 square into 0.1 become. We need S1 value. So S1 value purpose we can write here. Further proceed. 4S1 square is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 12 by 0.1. So S1 square is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 11 by 4. Right now is the 10 power minus 1, here 10 power minus 11. Now 4 cancel. S1 square is equal to 10 power minus 11. S1 is equal to root of 10 power minus 11. Root of 10 power minus 11 we can write like this. S1 is equal to root of 10 power minus 10 into root of 10 power minus 1. Or we can write this 10 power minus 1 as 1 by root 10. If this value, if you go further simplification, it comes near about approximately 3 into 10 power minus 6 will come. Now simplify, it will come near about 3 into 10 power minus 6, which is S1. S1 is what? New solubility of silver oxalate solution in a sodium oxalate solution. Isn't it? So what is the pure water solubility? 10 power minus 4. But when you added in sodium chloride, sodium oxalate solution, due to common ion, due to having common ion, the solubility of silver oxalate is suppressed. So that the new solubility approximately has come 10 power minus 6. It means almost 100 times decreased. 10 power minus 4 to 10 power minus 6. Here about 100 times is decreased. Same way, third one you can see. Number 3. In number 3 case, what happened? Third question. In 0.1 molar silver nitrate. So silver nitrate will be giving Ag plus ion and NO3 minus ion. About NO3 minus we not needed because this is only for us common ion. So the common ion which is released from the solution, it is 0.1. So the common ion is becoming 0.1 molar. So already the solution present. From silver oxalate C, AgC2O4 gives to 2Ag plus C2O4 minus 2. I will take its solubility, new solubility, no? So I will take it is as a S2. It is also S2. But Ag plus ions are not only coming from silver oxalate, even coming from silver nitrate. Even they are coming from the silver nitrate, that is 0.1 molar coming. So we can make Ag plus ions S2 plus 0.1. This one you have to substitute in KSP expression. The KSP expression of silver oxalate becoming, it is 2S2, I am sorry. 2S2 plus 0.1 square into S2. This becomes 4S2 square plus 10 power minus 2 into S2. This square you do, 2 square 4 S2 square plus 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 square, 10 power minus 2. This whole one I will approximate to 10 power minus 2 only. So what will be coming if you approximated KSP is equal to 10 power minus 2 into S2. KSP value how much we have in the question? 10 power 4 into 10 power minus 12. So S2 is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 12 by 10 power minus 2. That is S2 is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 10. This is new solubility. So now look at, in pure water silver oxalate solubility 10 power minus 4. In 0.1 molar sodium oxalate it is 10 power minus 6. Decreased due to common ion having oxalate. In 0.1 molar silver nitrate, the common ion is Ag plus ion. Due to Ag plus ion, solubility became 10 power minus 10. So here 10 power minus 4. Due to one common ion, oxalate, decreased 100 times, that is 10 power minus 6. Here it became 10 power minus 10. Means when compared to 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 10. 10 power 6 times decreased. Getting my point? So like due to having common ion, solubility of the sparingly soluble salt decreases. Only one thing you remember, this approximation. How to do this approximation? You have to cross check. After approximating whether really solubility going to decrease or not. If it is decreasing, your solubility is right. Your approximation is right.